Alô? Estranho, né? Não. Enfim, estranho. Ah, aqui, ó. Mysteria Ecclesia, tá? Saiu essa DLC. Fala pessoal, bem-vindos a mais uma live. Dessa vez a gente aqui fazer uma DLC, jogar uma DLCzinha aqui de Kingdom Come Deliverance, né? É, jogar aqui a Mysteria Ecclesiae. O monastério de Skalitz abre seus portões para uma visita rara. Explore recantos misteriosos, vislumbre a vida dos membros da ordem e envolva-se na descoberta de segredos antigos. Mas cuidado. ah, mas cuidado. Sua vida pode estar em risco mesmo na casa de Deus. Um passo falso é o suficiente, esperando por você. Um novo mapa que desbloqueia a grande área do monastério, tá? Um autêntico monastério medieval, incluindo os interiores de igrejas, capelas e o maior edifício religioso de Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Uma narrativa emocionante que apresenta novos personagens, traz outros de volta e deixa o final por sua conta. Muito conteúdo complementar e lugares escondidos para descobrir. A DLC pode ser iniciada na região de Gutenberg. Vamos lá então. Eu curto muito esse jogo aqui é meu gote de longe, assim, meu jogo favorito do ano. Então, vamos lá, né? Faz um tempinho que eu não abri esse jogo, hein? Caramba, e faz mais de um mês que eu não faço live, inclusive, né? Então, porra. É só pensar nisso, né? Uma coisa assim. Realmente. De fato. Uma coisa que tá estranho, tá me deixando um pouco estranho isso aqui, peraí. Eu não sei o que tá acontecendo, meu OBS tá diferente, sabe? Não tá. Sabe? Né? Parece que meu OBS tá muito grande, velho. Tá muito, sei lá. Não sei dizer. Tá demorando pra carregar, inclusive. Caramba. Esse jogo demora tanto assim pra carregar, mano? Não lembrava disso, hein? Eu tô com um monitor novo, então a câmera pode estar meio fora de centro. Eu tô tentando ver isso daí ainda. Porque meu desk não tá muito pequeno, né? Então eu tenho que meio que deixar os monitores de lado. Faz muito tempo que nós não vemos. Considerando que vocês fazem um tempo desde que a última vez que jogou. Segure R para ver o tutorial do jogo novamente. Beleza, então. Pensar em tudo realmente. É. Faz um tempo que eu não jogo, então eles, né, ativaram aí os tutoriais novamente. Olha só, faz tempo que eu não jogo isso aqui, hein, velho. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. E tá nascendo sol já. É... Estamos aqui em Gutenberg. Eu fiz tudo. Não é DLC nem nada. Esse aqui é coisa ruim, né? Bom demais, hein? Bom demais, cara. Faz muito tempo que eu não jogo esse jogo. Que bom estar de volta. Nossa, tá sensível pra caraca, mano. Eu jogava assim, é? Eu jogava assim, é? Você é louco. Tá muito sensível, mano. Deixa eu dar aquela confirmada aqui. Vamos ver se vai melhorar. Tá melhor assim. Não mudou nada na real, mas não tá tão ruim assim, não. Dá pra jogar. Tá nascendo lá o sol, né? Deixa eu ver onde é que eu tô, mano. Eu tô no meio do nada, né, mano? Eu parei bem aqui, né? Tô com todas as habilidades desbloqueadas. Tô no nível máximo, quase. Quase nível máximo. Inclusive a eloquência tem um novo aqui pra me pegar, que é o último, inclusive, a última habilidade da eloquência. Aqui, abriação, quase nível máximo também. Eu vou pegar qualquer coisa aqui, que eventualmente eu vou pegar o nível máximo disso aqui. Quase tudo nível máximo, tirando... tudo nível máximo tirando isso. Aqui eu não usei tanto assim, né? Mas as espadas que eu usei durante o jogo inteiro tá nível máximo. Prestígio de ferreiro. Isso aqui é o do prestígio do ferreiro. É da parada, né? Eu tô com mods aqui, mas eu acho que não tá mais com mods, na real. Eu coloquei alguns modzinhos. Tá aqui meu cavalo, inclusive. Monta aí. Como é que tá a situação do meu inventário aqui? Tá muito cheio? Não, tá bem de boa, na real. Eu tô meio sujo, né? melhor assim. Aumentar um pouquinho a... Tô configurando no monitor novo. Deixa eu aumentar um pouquinho aqui a luminosidade dele. Não vai adiantar nada. Não adiantou nada. Tá meio estranho isso aqui, velho. Não sei. Acho que é feito pra jogar com HDR, né? Eu não tenho HDR. Tá bem escurão, hein? Esse jogo é bem escuro, na real. Onde é que eu posso dormir aqui? Pô, é foda, né? Voltar depois de tanto tempo. Ó, vamos vir aqui, ó, nesse acampamento da estrada aqui, ó. Não, é que eu tenho que voltar pra Gutenberg, né? Então, a parada sensata a se fazer seria ir direto pra fazer esse fast travel aqui, ó. Fazer esse fast travel aqui é a coisa mais sensata a se fazer, né? Eu saio do cavalo com X, né? Isso. Não sei, será que é meio estranho? Não, não é não, porque ele, acho que ele via a data do save, né? Eu pensar, nossa, será que é estranho que o jogo consegue ver quando que eu voltei, quando que eu parei de jogar? Na real que eu acho que não é estranho, não. Ah, não pode, aqui não é. Eu pensava que era o bar, não é o bar aqui não. Mais pra frente. Aqui? Não, não é aqui não. Onde é que é o bar? Ixi, não é por aqui não, acho que tô viajando. É aqui, é por aqui o bar. Bom dia pessoal, bom dia, tudo bem? Certinho, não sou eu. Nossa, caramba, faz muito. Aqui que é o bar, ó. E aí, beleza, vamos ver. Aqui é o bar. Cadê? Aqui vem pra cá. Sair da cá, vem pra cá, né? Tudo aqui, vem pra cá. Ainda lembro dos caminhos dos segredos dessa cidade aqui. Essa cidade aqui eu conheço na palma das minhas mãos. Essa cidade aqui eu passei mais de 100 horas nessa cidade aqui, mano. Conheço essa cidade na palma das mãos. Aqui que é o negócio? Aqui que é mesmo. Vambora. Fecha aí pra ninguém entrar, né? Deus abençoe. Vamos pra cá. Fecha aí pra ninguém entrar. Não é mesmo? Deus abençoe. Vamos lá. Aqui, pra caminho. É aqui minha caminha, é aqui, né? É as 7 aqui. Dormir. Acordar. Eita. É que faz tanto tempo de jogo já, mano. Aqui é que eu levo dano. Se eu não for com carinho, né? Como é que eu tomo a poção? É 6. Eu podia mudar, né? Essa 6 e 5 aqui. Porque eu acho meio chato de clicar. E o que é isso aqui? Pera aí. Não, já tem uma ideia inovadora. Controles. Teclas. Melhor. Tá. Ah, dá pra fazer... Não, não dá não. Será que dá conflito se eu... Aqui, ó. Vamos colocar o 5, né? Não, acho que tá dando conflito. Eu coloquei... Ah, eu sei. Eu usei o dos mouse pra... Tá. Eu usei o mouse pra dar... por causa do Alt, né? Tá bom. Então não vamos fazer isso aqui, não. Vamos direto pra DLC, então, né? Eu não vi nada dessa DLC aqui. Não sei de nada. Não conheço ninguém. Esse é o Peter de Pizza. Eu falo. Tá, deixa eu só lavar aqui, né? Um pouco as roupas. Onde é que tem algum lugarzinho pra lavar? Nossa, eu tô usando... Agora que eu fui ver, eu tô usando o... Eu tô usando... eu tô usando a parada aqui. A parada da coisa, né? Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Se eu fizer isso aqui, ele... Isso, olha só. Como é que eu tiro isso aqui agora? Não é. Eu não sabia o botão que eu apertava. Aqui, lavar. Vamos ver então. Como é que tá minha arma? Aqui, basicamente. É um pouquinho pior, né? Mas não é mais tão pior assim, não. Mas é muito mais estiloso, né? O Senhor do Inferno. E aqui? Olha só. Esse aqui é o da Stealth, né? Vamos ver esse aqui.
They're the ones claiming it's in scripture.
Nossa, mas o Peter de Pisek não é aquele cara da mina, né?
That city tournament. What an occasion, eh?
Ou não?
Will
Tô
you
viajando?
go?
Ele sentou aqui e já vazou de novo, Pitão. Fala comigo.
Henry, how you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart too.
Não, viajei.
To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask. Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albik of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
Sadly, I haven't had the good fortune yet.
Well, in this case, it's more the other way round. When you meet him, you'll be the unfortunate one. Albik is a physician. To be exact, King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Damn. That does sound serious.
When Master Albik heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedlec. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albik wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albik chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albik's visit to his own advantage.
Entendi já mais ou menos o que tá acontecendo. O nego vai tentar matar esse cara aí dentro do monastério e a gente vai ter que descobrir quem é, né? Entendi mais ou menos. Eu acho que é isso que vai acontecer.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albik. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
What's that got to do with you?
Albik and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, He's the best there is, but I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once, too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that.
Every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way.
Cara dos ossos lá,
What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedlets monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albic, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas?
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
All right, I'll go with Albic. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
É.
Experience?
That's a long story.
É, eu lembro
So what
disso,
do
que
you want me to do?
eu joguei o que nunca
Stop by Albic's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Missão secundária. O médico da realista. Muito bom mesmo. Eu lembro desse DLC, viu?
I wasn't paying attention.
Pera aí, eu tenho quantas pra salvar o jogo também? Eu tenho bastante pra salvar o jogo, cadê? Tenho 37, tenho 37 saves, basicamente. Faz tempo que eu não faço, vamos fazer uma alquimia. Eu não lembro como é que faz. Raposa, galo, schnapps. Adicione urtiga, carburão. É vinho, né? Daí eu fui. Tá. Padrão. Tá. Beleza, daí é. Urtiga e quê? Urtiga e. É urtiga e o quê? É belladonna? É urtiga e belladonna. Belladonna e urtiga aqui. Daí é... Não. Recomeça. Restart. Restart. Isso. Vinho. Belladonna e urtiga, tá? Daí eu adiciono urtiga. Não, isso aqui eu lembro como é que faz. Isso aqui eu lembro. Pode abaixar já. Aí vem aqui, né? Pega a belladonna. Coloca aqui. Pega. Beleza. Já moa. Como é que eu deixo isso aqui pra baixo? É R, né? R, isso, lindo de se ver. Sobe aqui, pega isso aqui. Coloca isso aqui, certinho. Deixa ali, agora vai. Vira. Isso. Sobe aqui. Tá, e agora, velho. Isso, deu. Bom, eu acho que eu acertei tudo. Deu boa. Boa. Tá. Ó, aqui. É o boticário que eu tenho que falar? Não. O que eu tenho que falar? Já esqueci. Precisa de uma escolta para o monastério
I'm looking for Master Albic. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment. What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Albic is treating a common mate.
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk, same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
Mein Herr.
Eu acho que eu vou ter que comprar outro monitor, mano. Esse monitor aqui é uma merda, né? Fala a real. Vou ter que vender isso aqui, alguma coisa. Não sei o que eu vou ter que fazer, mas isso aqui é uma merda, bicho. Poxa vida. Pô, me arrependi totalmente de ter comprado. Mas foi baratinho, né? Então, tanto faz. Vou ficar aí no canto aí, ó. Foi baratinho o bagulho. Tudo bem, tudo bem. Vamos lá. Tem que subir.
If you can, try to take a deep breath. What the devil do you want now? I told you not to disturb me.
Forgive me, sir, but I need to discuss something with you.
All right then, speak. What's so important?
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you, and...
Ah, then I know what this is about.
Nossa, a qualidade do meu monitor secundário aqui é muito melhor. A qualidade de cores, né? Poxa vida, que tristeza, velho. Eu ainda não configurei direito isso aqui, mano. Ficou triste pra caramba, bicho. Poxa, não foi caro nem nada do tipo. Foi até mais barato que o monitor secundário ali. Mais barato, inclusive. Mas eu fico triste, pô. Podia ser diferente, né? Podia ser, tipo, parecido, sei lá, mano.
If I may ask, what's
Agora
wrong
sim,
with her?
melhorei a qualidade. Meio da live.
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain. Passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
I'm here as a
melhorou muito
messenger.
agora.
Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedlitz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albec!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
Bem, então se trata.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Listen here, you swine. I'm the Master's personal guard, and I won't stand by while someone talks to him like that. You had your chance to walk away. When I'm done with you, that's when you'll really need a healer.
Henry, wait. Violence is not the answer.
Well, no, it definitely isn't.
No?
No, not worth it.
That's what I say.
I'll keep my word. I'll come as soon as I can.
All right, let's go.
É isso que eu gosto.
I've got to admit that was an unusual tactic. But it worked.
You see now why you might need a personal guard?
I'd be willing to give it a try. So, will you accompany me to the monastery?
Você está se aproximando de um momento crucial. Depois de entrar no monastério com Albert, seu acesso ao restante do mundo ficará restrito até que você conclua a terceira DLC. Você poderá continuar suas tarefas fora dos muros do monastério. Não leve bens roubados para dentro do monastério. Haverá uma revista no portão. Vamos agora mesmo.
Let's go.
You can't go to the monastery dressed like that. Your armor would draw too much attention. Simple clothing will do.
All right.
Simple clothing. Poxa, eu vou ter que guardar minhas paradas? Isso não? Sério mesmo? Vou ter que guardar minha armadura? Caralho, poxa. Pô, será que eu guardo as paradas no... Vamos ver aqui. Bom, será que eu guardo a armadura Bom, como é que tá meu cavalo? Acho que eu estou no meu cavalo. Tá bem cheio, né? Tem muita coisa. Deixa eu guardar essas paradas do cavalo. Acho que isso aqui eu posso guardar no... Ih, não é aqui não? É aqui, ó. Tá. Aqui. Aqui. Ah, não, mas eu não sei que pode dar, não. Aqui. Esses aqui não vai fazer nada, né? Então, esse aqui pra lá. Esse aqui pra lá. Esse aqui pode até deixar aqui na real. Olha o rodinho daqui. Essa daga pode ir pra lá. É isso aí.
I'm sorry.
Don't leave me.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Deus abençoe.
Whole different world
Gambles
compared to
with them.
this old place.
What? Did you bring you bet he does. His housekeeper told me he's got a
Nossa, essa cidade é maravilhosa, né, bicho? Gosto muito. Gosto muito dessa cidade.
My respects.
Deus abençoe. Deixa eu ver aqui na sessão. Coisa rápida. Shift home. Pode tirar isso. Gosto muito dessa cidade.
My respects.
Deus abençoe. Deixa eu ver aqui na sessão. Coisa rápida. Foi baratinho o bagulho. Tudo bem.
But it's a stubborn one.
Tá. Deu certo. Será que essas roupas aqui vão dar certo? Ou ele vai reclamar também?
Those I have customs ready.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
There's nothing.
I'll just grab a few. All right then. I think, and you?
How am I supposed to be?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course. You can count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedlet's? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't. They don't let just anyone into the monastery.
Tá bom.
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Vambora. Durante o toque de recolher, não fique nos corredores ou áreas abertas. Se os cavaleiros de plantão virem você, vai dar confusão. Então tá. Vamos lá, né? De novo, a última que teve também foi esse negócio de investigação. Vamos aí. Monastério. Eita senhora! Caralho, a animação foi certinha na parada. Caralho, muito foda.
Father Abbot.
Albert, my friend. Christ be praised. Master Albert, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maid servants.
Oh no, not the maids.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
So you think the plague came in from outside?
It's possible. No one really knows how the plague begins. All we know is that it spreads among people fast.
So you think the plague came in from...
It's possible.
What are we going to do, Albic?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Very well.
Thank you, Albrecht, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help.
Nossa,
Not
melhorou
only
muito as
those
cores,
in the
mano. Você é louco.
infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work.
Bora.
Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so.
Essa feature é maravilhosa. Devia ter em todos os jogos.
Tell
Essa
me,
parada de
Henry,
seguir sozinho.
didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
I don't know. But fear of an unknown illness is natural, isn't it?
Well, that's true, but I don't know.
The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary.
My respects.
Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from settlers, and now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
At your service, sir.
Nossa, esse jogo é maravilhoso, né, cara? A iluminação é maravilhosa. E não usa Ray Tracing, não usa nada, mano. Nossa, mas as cores nesse monitor secundário aqui são muito mais vibrantes. Aqui é uma parada mais realista. Aqui tá, tipo, bem estouradão, né? Muito vibrante, assim, pá. Acho que o contraste tá alto. Pera aí, deixa eu ver o contraste. Ah, eu não consigo mudar o contraste. Mas tá bem... Pá. Tá.
It's your bloody fault anyway. Oh, I struck you first, and that should have ended the duel. But no, you just had to have the last blow.
Eita.
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him, it's clearly taken a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character.
Eu sou um médico. Eu roleplay aqui. É Henry médico total.
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias?
Zacharias.
What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Begging your pardon, sir, but who exactly are you?
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albek. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Skalitz.
The Lord of Sukdol wouldn't even have let me come here without a proper escort. When I'm the one who's supposed to be stubborn.
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi. Gentlemen?
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
Cara, que delícia, né, velho? É muito bem escrito o diálogo, né? E, porra, se fosse... Vou dar um exemplo aqui, porque eu amo a Ubisoft, né? Eu amo jogos da Ubisoft. Mas eu vou dar um exemplo aqui. Se fosse a Ubisoft, todas essas paradinhas, eu ia ter que fazer. Eu ia ter que ir lá buscar os negócios. Eu ia ter que ir lá fazer aquilo ali. Eu ia ter que pegar aquilo ali. Em vez de ser uma DLC de, sei lá, 10 horas, ia ser uma DLC de 35. Só que 35 de eu pegando um negócio, voltando. Pegando outra coisa, voltando. Pegando outra coisa, voltando. Entendeu? Porra. Aqui, que delícia, olha isso, cara. O cara vai, não, fala pro cara pegar o negócio porque eu falei com ele antes. Delícia, não tem que fazer nada. Só conversar, bater um papo, né? E bater um papo num diálogo muito bem escrito, inclusive. Porra, maravilhoso.
Joachim, you say? Well, now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Cara, parece meio estranho. Quem que teria razões pra fazer isso?
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhina. She gets her
Blezhina.
work assignments from Steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's...
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have...
Tá, vou falar com esse cara.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about...
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have...
I understand.
Wait, please. Do you think...
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some.
Thank you, lad.
Bom, peguei aqui. Nossa, que delícia isso aqui, hein? Que delícia.
Have a rematch once they let us out of here. Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
Go ahead.
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek! And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry, and I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Bullocks.
How did it happen from your...
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have...
That's serious.
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder, well-placed and educational, to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
I still want to hear what...
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing straight to the collarbone.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up. All right?
É culpa desse cara aí, mano. Esse cara maldito. Quem que é quem agora, bicho? Quem que é quem agora? Eu tô do lado do cara aí, do careca.
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
Oh, it hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meisterhowl. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good, solid...
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout, though, eh, Yeshek?
I'm still pissed at you.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludolf breathing...
Who's Ludolf?
Our commander.
He's the only real knight among us, really. Came from Marienburg. That's a castle belonging to...
I'd love to see it one day.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march out of here. But till then...
Well, I wish you...
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take me. He's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp. Just...
But watch yourself, so you don't end up like the two of us.
Okay.
And Henry, before you go... When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand.
Do you at least know where you...
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point, I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth. And I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
All right, I'll have...
Thanks. Look, maybe we could have a rematch once they let us out of here. What do you say?
Helping!
Try to calm down first. Where did you...
What's the matter? Do you need me to take you to the infirmary? You're writhing around like a worm in salt.
Forgive me, I have a fever of decoction brewing and, it needs straining.
I can't feel my legs or my back. Just a burning pain so bad, even the devil would ask for a cold cloth.
Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie, and no, only a sore...
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well...
A bit of both.
It hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon. And the Holy Brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a... How long has it been...
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. And I almost bashed my head getting down.
What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? All right, so I sat... Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder...
All right, enough. All right. If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Or at least tie a knot in my guts, or I swear.
I have this medicine here. Here. If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
Are you sure about this? This looks like the stuff I had to gurgle that one time when I ate too much bacon. But, all right then. I hand it... What the... Holy Mary, did you hear that too? It's coming from my belly. That swill must be coming back up. What did you do to me? How am I supposed to work now? I can barely crawl.
Atividade comum. Tá, perto dos lagos, ele falou, né? Perto da entrada. Perto da entrada da igreja. Ele quer flores, né? É uma flor. Cardo é uma flor, né? Cardo é uma flor. Hã? Vamos levar lá então.
Brought the...
May the Lord...
Here they are.
Thank you, lad.
My head's killing me.
And my shoulder, it looks like we're even.
Tá, vou ter que pegar também o negócio do cara, né? Ele falou que ele queria a parada, né? Perto da fonte. Na entrada principal. Acho que é pra cá, né? Talvez. Perto dos lagos.
Good to see you.
Perto da alfaceira. Aqui talvez. Vamos ver. Essa partezinha aqui, acho, é. Camila. Não tô localizando. Será que é aqui que ele falou mesmo? Será que é nesses aqui? Talvez ali, talvez? Talvez seja.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Open our hearts and minds to understand your Holy Spirit.
Cadê esse porco aí, mano? Talvez não seja... Ah, talvez seja aqui, talvez. Pode ser, né? Deixa eu ver. Biblioteca. Recepção. Escadas para a adega. Fonte d'água é ali. Tá, vamos voltar pra dentro, então. E vir pra cá. Ah, é aqui, ó. Fonte d'água. Ah. Preciso por aqui pra roubar o cara. Tá. E aqui não é. Vamos ver. talvez. Ele
I'm
mencionou...
always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Não vejo, velho.
Christ be praised, sir.
Ah, eu tenho que
God
falar com esse
bless.
cara aqui, né? Irmão Petronil. Não vejo, mano. Ele mencionou algo sobre rios. Ah, aqui, ó. Não é aqui, não. Aqui, ó. Ah! Deus abençoe. Pode ser aqui. Aqui. Porra, pensei que eu tinha achado. Não é que não. Aqui talvez. Tá, é aqui a parada, né? Tá. Bom, acho que aqui não vai ser.
May God give you health, sir.
E aí, bom? Tá. Bom, eu acho que é pra cá. Talvez seja, né? Que é diretamente. Ou pra cá também pode ser. Ele mencionou que tava vindo nessa direção. Opposite of the main, like, entrance. Né? Ele tava vindo dos rios. Ou seja, nessa parte, ele tava vindo pra cá. Vai chegar aqui, que foi perto daqui que ele perdeu. Foda, né? Não tem um sentido aranha, né, velho? Não tem um Animus Pulse aqui, uma parada diferenciada, né? Não, acho que é por aqui, não vai ser. Não tem como ser por aqui.
Not this again.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Não acho. O que tem aqui nessa escada? Vamos ver. Bomba. Quem são os negócios diferentes? Não, mas é secreto aqui, viu? É nada. Dá pra abrir a parada. Dá pra abrir a parada do meio aqui. Nossa, muito secreto, bro. Tá, então, vamos ver. Ela vai se arrastando por aqui, né? Opa. De leão. Não vou me bifurcar tão longe assim. Mano, acho que eu vou ter que dar uma pesquisada pra ver onde é que é isso aí, mano. Já não me recordo, hein? Não, eu já não tô achando o bagulho. Disse que tava vindo por aqui. Nesta exata rua. Mas eu não vejo a parada. Né? Vamos ver estudar aqui. Tá.
That looks like Slavek's purse. I should return it to him.
Desgraça, né, velho? Tá na cara. Eu passei ali 200 vezes e não vi, velho. Isso aqui é... É uma outra parte que não faz. Posso passar por aqui? Posso até vir pra cá. É, não dá pra entrar aqui. Uau. Parece que tem alguma coisa aqui embaixo. Não tem. É ali que eu tenho que ir na enfermaria. Como é que é o nome do cara que ele falou que eu tinha que falar que não era culpa dele, não sei o que, uma coisa assim.
About that purse.
Yes?
I did. It was lying by the path next...
Really?
Here you are.
That's the one! Thanks. Here. This for you, for your help. Without that purse, I'd not much of a reward, I know. You'll probably earn more working with Master Al...
Oh.
You know what? I'll teach you a trick I picked up recently. Might come in...
A trick, eh?
When a bigger bloke comes charging at you, move quickly to the side and stick out your elbow. Aim just under the ribs. It's a tender spot. If you land it, he'll fold like a sack.
Opa, desarmado. Mais tem que fazer? Oh, uau. Tá, agora eu acho que... Ok. Vamos por aqui. É o cemitério do monastério. Eu tô apertando... Pra voltar, eu tô apertando o botão que não tem nada a ver.
Tell me something about...
What do you want?
Where are you from?
I was born in Zadar. That is in Dalmatia by the sea. Until recently, he governed a huge estate in central Croatia, Dalmatia, and... After an unfortunate event, our lands and properties went to Sigismund's...
What do you mean by...
It was a little misunderstanding.
Sabor?
An assembly...
Meu Deus do céu.
Why did he...
Don't you want to tell...
Alone? Again, our entire family... I wear...
Are you sure you can...
Worst come...
Meu Deus do céu, bicho, você é louco. Muita lore.
Not that I know many people from Dalmatia.
That is on purpose. The name Lachkovich is not exactly favoured at Sigismund's court, so I have learned to use the Hungarian variant.
How did...
I used to serve several important courtiers. I must have made an... King Sigismund...
Tchau, querido, Deus abençoe, nunca mais conversaremos. Ó, herbalista. Vamos falar com o herbalista, vai. Cadê ele?
At your service, sir.
Ah, não dá pra falar com ele ainda. Tá, então... faça um passeio guiado pelo monastério. Eu vou fazer. É o B. Missão B. Vários jardinzinhos aqui, né? É o B. 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 Ali. Nossa, que ar legal, né, velho? Bonito. Que bom que não tem toque de recolher nada do tipo, né?
May God give you help.
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albic of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands. This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
May God give you health, sir.
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
God be with you, my
Why
friend.
not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Safe travels.
Certíssimo.
Might careful.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
What's your scriptorium working on?
Brother Yaroslav is working day and night translating some Italian book. He's the most gifted translator I've ever met. But every gift comes with its dark side.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a bit of a free thinker.
And how does that show?
He asks senior brothers about matters a devout brother ought not to ponder, and such things have no place in our monastery.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
It's like that everywhere. I saw it in the Sasau monastery too.
Really? You studied there?
I was looking for something, mostly. But yes, I learned a fair bit. But here I've got more pressing matters. Probably won't have time for that sort of thing.
And we wouldn't expect a guest to make up for our shortcomings. So, let's move on.
Eu apertei o botão errado, pô. Eu apertei o 2 ao invés do 1, eu acho. Enfim.
You're always... God bless, good sir.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
Como foi a visita? Tiveram algumas sugestões?
And what was his visit like?
We barely noticed His Majesty. He had his own wing for himself and his retinue. We're now returning it to a more appropriate state for the monastery's needs. Until then, it remains closed.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
When Sigismund left, his court physician, Master Zacharias, remained.
And what does he do here?
He's assisting Brother Benedict in the infirmary, and also teaching him new things. So, why exactly has your master come?
That's not for me to reveal. And anyway, aren't monks supposed to keep out of worldly affairs?
That's hard to do when the abbot invites the world through our gates. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work. Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery, and the dominant landmark
You're
of the region.
always welcome here, noble sir.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
So what game are you playing right now, today?
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
I'd like to stay in the church a little while longer. I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
And soon, it won't be the only spiritual beacon in the region.
What do you mean?
The Church of St. Barbara, being built outside Kuttenberg, belongs to a different parish. And so the spiritual oversight of Kuttenberg will be split between our two churches, as decided by the papal legate.
You sent for a papal envoy?
No one else could justly resolve the dispute, but a representative of the Holy See. And while his methods were unusual, he was a splendid diplomat.
Yeah, I
Let's
remember
continue
that.
the tour. There's not much left now.
This is Kingdom Come Deliverance. There's like a DLC for it, where we're basically in the monastery, and we're just checking out the monastery right now. It's a cool game. It's an RPG, open world game. Really like it. Really like it. It's my game of the year, actually, this year. It's my game of the year for sure. It's awesome. Yeah.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Dragging a body all that way. Why not bury them in the village graveyard?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery.
My humble
If you ever
respects.
crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls, do not hesitate to visit.
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, man, it's a very good game, and I mean, it's not for everybody, but it's definitely like a very. If you like it, you like it. You know, if you like it, matter of fact, you love it. So.
The last part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary. Please follow me.
Okay. I want this robe though. Just essa roupa aqui eu quero, hein? Poxa.
To the right is the gate to the monastery wing used during King Sigismund's stay. We're still cleaning up after such noble company, so it's currently inaccessible.
Alright. Oh, aqui. Ali, né? Eu vou acessar aquilo ali. Eu tô lhe dizendo.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other interesting places?
What exactly are you helping Master Albic?
Mostly I make sure Albic has everything.
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting Brother Crispin in the library.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by King Sigismund, but please, speak with the brothers only when...
I'd say I know everything I need.
Good luck.
And with you.
Eu vou direto na ala proibida. Eu vou direto na ala proibida, meu velho. Você não tá entendendo, eu vou lá direto. Passando aqui. Vou direto na ala proibida, meu velho. Ah, não, aqui não é ala proibida, não. Aqui é o... né? É o coisa, pô. Então tá, eu vou dar aquela explorada Maximus. Deixa eu pesquisar se tem tempo limite. Ok, tá, não tem um tempo limite assim, por se dizer, né? Então eu posso fazer o que eu quiser aqui. Inclusive, irei direto na ala proibida ali. Né? Ele, digamos que estão limpando, né? Haha, beleza. Aqui, né? Tá fechado? Tá fechado. Ah, abelha. Honey. Tá seco o bagulho de mel. Eita, lugar pra ler. Aqui é lugar pra ler. Ah, vitalidade. Ui.
That's a good one.
Tem nada ali, né?
At your service, sir.
That's a good one.
Tranquei em algum lugar. Pô, não dá pra passar por essas janelas gigantescas aqui, velho. Mentira. Ah, tem uns negócios aqui que não me interessa. Ah, tem uma porta fake aqui, véi. Tá bom. Não precisa. Eu acho que não é necessário entrar ali, não. Mas se tem um segredo, geralmente eu gosto de né? Pelo menos observar os segredos, né, velho? Vá à cela do rapaz. Vamos lá, então. Ah, mofo. Mofo na parede, talvez?
There's not much here.
Não. Era mofo na parede.
So that's why the confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them.
Será? Tem mofo aqui na parede, né? A parede é bem mofada.
Where the hell did the confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here.
Tá. Tá bem mofado aqui, né? A parede tá bem mofada, velho. Será que é normal? Tá assim? Será que é normal? Tá mofado desse jeito? Bem mofado. Vamos ver. Não é normal tá mofado desse jeito. É normal.
I'm sorry.
É normal. Ah, aqui é o livreiro, né? Pera aí, então.
So what's this Marienburg about?
Oh, another sister. And I still don't know where that water is coming from. Here in the middle of the monastery.
buildings in Gothenburg with a great big cross above it all. Aye, it's the finest castle I've ever seen, and I've been to a few.
Ainda não sabe onde é que é, né? Ainda não sabe de onde é que vem a água, né, velho? Vem aí, a água aí, né? Cadê o principal, aquele? Aí aqui, né? Vamos dar uma olhada nessa cripta, então.
I'm always glad to see polite people like God be with you.
Então vamos lá na cripta.
I'm sorry.
Não, aqui não. Eita, rapaz. Será que eles estão se encontrando dentro da cripta? Por isso que eles estão pegando doenças? Putz, matei a charada. Matei a charada. Putz, matei já a charada. Não, porque tá cheio de tá cheio de bats. Vamos aí, velho. Eles fazem o vinho, né? Famoso vinho.
There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask. Someone's walked through the spilled wine. The trail continues here. Can't open this door without a key.
Interessante, interessante. Eu posso chutar a porta aqui, tal. Interessante. Tem mais uma porta. Mais uma porta. Eu fui em... Ai, ai. Vai dar merda nessa cripta, mano. Mas tem ali um negócio de vinho ali que eu vou ter que pegar alguma chave secreta aí pra esse negócio de vinho. Não posso entrar não, tava ali dentro quase agora. Tava ali dentro quase agora, não posso entrar mais.
My respects. We praise you for the beauty.
Vamos explorando ainda, né? Aquela explorada massa. Pra ter um buraco no chão aí, mas não tô vendo buraco nenhum.
May God give you health, sir.
We thank you, Heavenly Father, for all the graces you give.
Tá. Vou ter que... É aqui mesmo.
My respects.
We thank you, Heavenly Father.
Então tá, né? Vou fazer a missão ali então. Chega de explorar. Vou dar uma explorada nessa cripta depois. Eu quero dar uma explorada nessa cripta aí. Fale com o bibliotecário Crispim. Falarei.
Greetings.
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss. But no, such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albic in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look. What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called the Decameron.
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation. But he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Thanks.
Till we meet again.
It's almost empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
Verifica os pertences de Yaroslav. Tem que subir, né? Tem que subir, né? Opa.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Moldy fucking.
Plans of the cellars. What did he need those for?
Ué. Não dá para ler nada, né?
I'm sorry.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
How does Yaroslav spend his time when he's not in the scriptorium?
Why are you even asking?
Master Alpic put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
It's not looking good so far. He's still delirious. Barely reacts even when someone speaks to him.
God have mercy.
If you tell me what you know about him, it might help him.
What did you want to know?
How does Yaroslav spend his time?
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and sleep. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorum late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
Really? Crispin told me how hard-working Yaroslav is, but he's barely translated anything from his latest book.
What makes you say that?
Simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
That's... You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait, don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Because he simply wouldn't understand. Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
Word of honor. Now talk.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorum, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Ooh, mystery!
As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
And where exactly did you lose him in the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorum, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
Sorry, again, where exactly did you lose sight of him down there?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorum, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About...
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
Sorry, again, where exactly did you lose sight of him down there?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorum, at the passage...
That's enough.
Oh, excuse me.
Irei fazer isso exatamente agora. Irei vasculhar. Leading to the scriptorium. The passageway leading to the... No, maybe this way then. Pega. E desce pra cá. Talvez. Aqui.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestin followed him.
Coisa lá dentro.
What a view!
Tá. Preciso achar a chave, né? Então acho que a única maneira seria falar com a mulher mesmo.
I'm sorry.
Alright. É, lá do outro lado, não tem que sair.
God be with you!
I'm sorry.
Good day to you.
Ah. Pera aí.
It's like my own gods turned against me. Oh, what a mess. like my own guts turned against me. How am I supposed to work now? I barely crawl. It's like my own guts turned against me. 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 Oh, fuck. What's all this gurgling? It's like my own guts turned against me. How am I supposed to work now? I barely crawl. my own guts turned against me. How am I supposed to work now? Barely crawl. If this is relief, I prefer the pain. It's like my own guts turned against me. It's like my own guts turned against me. Oh, what's all this gurgling? How am I supposed to work now? I can barely crawl. If this is relief, I prefer the pain. It's like my own guts turned against me. How am I supposed to work now? I can barely crawl. It's like my own guts turned against me.
Ai, graças a Deus, Botafogo. Caralho, Botafogo. Eu te devo meu cu, Botafogo. Caralho, Botafogo. Vai se fuder, mano. Nossa, eu vou comprar uma camisa do Botafogo, mano. Caralho, eu vou comprar uma camisa do Botafogo, velho. Caralho, eu vou comprar uma camisa do Botafogo, mano. O Botafogo salvou a gente do rebaixamento, velho. Puta que pariu. Caralho, eu vou comprar a camisa do Botafogo, mano. Graças a Deus, velho. Ah.
Terminou no Beira-Rio. Internacional venceu o Bragantino por 3-1. O Inter da Série A do Campeonato Brasileiro do ano que vem. O Beira-Rio explode de alegria.
No, yeah, what's up, Ron? Bro, my team almost got relegated today.
Internacional fica na Série A do ano que vem. A alegria da torcida colorada tá aí sendo representada na sua tela com o choro do maior de todos os colorados.
My team just got fucking relegated, bro. Oh, I was watching the game. I was watching the game.
Acabou! 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 Botafogo e Fortaleza acabou!
Oh, man. Oh, my man. Ah, what a fucking moment. My fucking face cam. Wait, brother, my team just almost got relegated. Almost got relegated. Wow. Ah, wow. Ah, my heart, man.
O Abel conseguiu, cara. O Abel conseguiu.
Wow. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I need to chill out after this. After this, I need to chill, bro. Whew. All right. See you.